Greetings, fellow explorers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Survival Fountain of Youth, Episode 16, Shark Hunter. Alright, so I have a bunch of weight on me to get some more kappa. Yeah, I said previously that, like, I know it's a video game, and I'm not trying to make, like, a political statement, but I feel like game hunting, IRL, is, like, kind of bleh. I don't care for it. So, I don't want to adorn my little cabin full of, like, the heads of my kills. I kill to survive. I don't kill for trophies. Not unless they're people and I take their ears. Haha. Or something like that. Shut up, bird. You know you're not going to attack me. Coward. Alright, I have filled up my inventory, so now, return trip time. So we'll build the moonshine still, and then try to make alcohol for the first time. Oh, I didn't mean to auto-run forward, that hurt. Most of the upgraded machinery, I don't like how they call it machinery because it doesn't really make any sense, but most of the upgraded crafting benches back home required iron for me to improve them, so I don't have iron. I've never found an island with iron yet. And without spoiling too much, as you may have noticed, to get to the new islands, I either need more native maps, a better boat, or finding story Spanish way, which would be the sextant. It would be repairing the sextant, obviously, because from last stream we found a map and a sextant and a spyglass or whatever, a telescope or whatever it's called, to be able to map the way to the new island. But I would need to repair the sextant to be able to find my way to the new way. So that's a possibility to vote for, if you want, or I can make the catamaran. It's up to you. But let's get this moonshine going. Maybe get prickly pears in the rest of the inventory? Yeah, I coulda. I didn't. I coulda. Well, now I know where everything is, which is kind of nice. I don't need to go looking around for... Oh god, where did I put the... Nope, it's easy to find. Do I have... Oh yeah, there we go. Fertilizer. So here, you can just go in and fertilize with the fertilizer that you made so that it's fertilized and extra yield. But neither of them have resources to gather. I'm going to say fertilizer is a tool. It's a bit of a stretch, but that's where I'm going to keep it. Also, I gotta say, it has not rained in, like, forever and a day. Like, what the hell, man? I am so glad that I am not relying upon rainwater, because otherwise I would be spending so much time panicking and running around trying to find coconuts and the like. It'd be pretty stupid. So, I have the tegu. I just don't have the water to make the leather. But there's the processed tegu hides. Oh, they're processed. I need to dry them. There we go. Next step. Let's put everything away out of the boat and start making the clay stuff. Also, my knife is about to fail. It's Spanish-themed game, unusually dry weather. Well, to be fair, it's Spanish-themed, but I'm not in Spain. I am, but I'm also in like the Caribbean islands. I'm in. You'd expect a little bit more rain, but nope, I guess not. Alright, the rest of that stuff I can leave in there, that's fine. Okay, I think everything is more or less put away. So, we need, for the moonshine, two fired clay pots. And 4 bricks. So here's the 4 bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the pots is 1 clay strip made into 2 pots. Or 4 clay strips, rather, into 2 pots. And then we have to fire this up. So that's pot number 1. And I think while we fire that, I am going to need to go collect some sticks. Because I'm just about out of, just like the junky sticks to be able to set things on fire cheaply. Because I don't want to start using, like, long sticks and other more expensive fuel sources. Oh my goodness, I did not realize I am, like, out of meat. I haven't been, harvesting meat from my kills. But I'm down to, like, my last. So, the, I'll just put this stuff here. And let's go get some sticks. I'm trying to think where the closest Oxillo... Well, I think I also need tree bark for leather making. So I'll hit up these pterodon trees or whatever they're called. Unfortunately, as you can see, it maps most of the rarer resources, like long sticks and, you know, and special plants, but it does not map out, Oxillo and other, like, common plants. Is there an endgame to this goal? Yes, there's a whole story and everything. So, it's a game that you can win. Ocotillo, that's what it's called. Been saying it wrong this whole time. There aren't really seasons in this game. There are islands that have, like, different types of weather. But yeah, I'm sure, like, IRL, the, you know, there's, like, wet seasons. Like, even places without real seasons have, like, more wet and more dry seasons. Ocotillo tends to grow, yeah, here we go, in the edges of mountains where it's dry. So I'll collect a whole bunch of Ocotillo here. I've got 50 sticks. With the new copper chest that I built, I'm also able to keep food fresh longer. So normally I wouldn't just like go around grabbing all the fruit from the fruit trees. But there's not much of a disadvantage for me doing that now because I can keep that stuff fresh for much, much, much longer. So it's one of the advantages of spending the copper. Because, you know, one could easily make the argument of like, you know, storage is cheap, don't bother. But at least one chest dedicated for food preservation is really nice. So I'm going to be pretty close on finishing the still soon. So improving gear. If you vote for improved gear, I would probably make some new weaponry, perhaps. If you vote for improving the base, I would upgrade the farm and any of the machinery that I have overlooked. I'm going to see if there's any. So I could do an active water distillery. That's one I could do. But I think that's really it. I don't really think there's much else for me to build in the base other than that. Exploring would be to try to find more native tablets so that I could get to new islands. And then work on a mission could be repairing the sextant and or getting a seaweed. Seaweed for a seaweed clothing or seaweed for the catamaran. Either one would be just fine. Alright, here is my fired pot. Let's do another one. And, oh, I should not have put that out. I figure while I'm here, might as well charcoal pile. And get the copper going. Looking good. So once that fire pot's done, let's look at the still again. It will be done. Yeah, that's all I need. And it's done. Well, here's the moonshine still. I will put it... I don't really have space on this platform without, like, really cramping things, so I'll just put it out here. Next to the water. And my hammer broke. And I don't have stones to repair it. I've actually repaired this hammer, like, probably too many times. So... maybe I'll just make a wood hammer. Because I don't want to go out rummaging around for stone. This darkened hour. Alright, there we go. I have more survival points. I have 4 saved up. So, you guys want me to work on a mission? I'm going to have you vote on what mission, but how should I spend my next point? So here are the options. I could spend it in concentration to double my concentration mode radius. Spend it in disease, poisons, thirst, hunger, sleep. Save up 1 more point for learning, or unlock the bird potion. Actually, you guys voted for the bird potion, didn't you? Well, you can vote for alchemical again. I'll leave this poll up for now. But I believe you already voted for that. And then I, like, dissed you guys saying that the bird potion I thought was kind of useless. Sorry? And here we go. First batch of alcohol. If only it was that easy, right? And I've been working on turning the copper into ingots so I can... oops. So that I can make something out of them once we're all done. Are there benefits for saving for Learning 5? Yes. So Learning 5 would make it easier for me to level up. It would require 10% less points to level up. And the reason that's better is every time I hit level 6 in any skill, I gain another survival point. So, it potentially could allow me to gain even more survival points. It's like investing in, you know, you get it. So you guys want me to save up in learning. All right. I only need 1 point for that. So let's take a look if there's like a cheap way to do it. I could make a leather backpack or a copper saw or a medical kit. Yeah, I could make a medical kit really, really easily. So let's do that. So I need a mortar to make one. Done. Survival point obtained. And it's retroactive, so some of my skills just hit, just leveled up as a result. So I'm like very close to sailing 6, which would be another skill point. I'm very close to drying 6, another skill point. Very close to strength 6. Shooting's getting there. Fire starting's getting there. Actually, these tegu hides are probably dry. And collecting them... No. I was thinking collecting them would have allowed me to hit 6, but not quite yet. With this med kit. So this med kit is a lot of HP regen. It's kind of nice to carry it on you. Doesn't weigh too much. So I'll have it as my like everyday carry, if you will. Rain! It's finally raining! That means I can like make leather. Collecting water. Hallelujah! And I can also make more coffee. Perhaps even more importantly. So, what mission should I work on? Seaweed collection or repair the sextant? So the seaweed collection, I have a mission here, just to explain. A side mission of sea resources to get seaweed and coral. And one of the advantages of getting seaweed is I could make a catamaran boat, the better boat. So getting a catamaran, the way to get to like the next set of islands here is I either need a catamaran or the sextant or native maps. But you know what? Actually, I could do native maps too. Let me do that. Get 10 native maps. Because I don't necessarily have to make a catamaran or repair the sextant. I could just get 3 more native maps and just, you know, say, the hell with it. I'll find my way out there. Alright, with this lovely rain, let's take from the rain collectors, and that will allow me to make leather. The tegu leather that we've been kind of like waiting on. Ooh, I don't have... How do I not have dried tegu? Didn't I just literally... What did I just dry like a second ago? I pulled dried tegu. I'm so confused. Help me out, chat. I'm so confused. Didn't I just pull dried tegu from the rack? My brain hurts. Oh, it was... it didn't finish. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. It wasn't done. I know, I feel dumb. No wonder my drying didn't level up. I forgot how to dry properly. Oof. Okay, well, thank you for pointing that out, that I'm an idiot. Appreciate it. Feel nice and stupid now. Seaweed collection. Alright. So, seaweed collection would be probably heading back towards Copper Island and heading west out to where Purple Coral, Halamenia, and Hydrilla are. There are sharks there, so I am likely going to want my harpoon. And then the other thing that I might want is, like, do I have a way to breathe better? I have the breathing bubble. So let's try to make a breathing bubble before I go out there. And also, I don't want to go out while it's raining so that I can collect water, because it rains. It has been raining so infrequently that this is kind of like precious. So the first thing I'm going to do is top up my my cooking water. Also, because that cooking water doesn't exhaust, it doesn't evaporate. And then I'll start filling up the primitive barrel, because that doesn't evaporate either. So the breathing bubble requires a piece of leather. Piece of leather just needs water. And then it also requires ropes made of skin. So there we go. Now I have rope made of skin. And here's the leather. And breathing bubble. That also needs a needle, and there we go. So this doubles my amount of, like, breathe time for swimming. Doubles your oxygen supply when diving, which is honestly very necessary. I'll blurt out. Yeah, you definitely want that heading into the water, into the ocean. Without a doubt. Oh, God, these are full. And while I'm here managing my water, I might as well remember to top up the distiller, because it was almost out of salt water. And it should have some salt for me, too. Allowing me to unlock some new recipes, because that's a new ingredient. So I need 16 more water. Topping that up. Yep. It was full of salt. So with the added salt, that lets me make dried meat, salted lard, and a bark concoction, which it helps with malaria. I'm going to put this, even though it's not perishable, in my cooking chest. So the salted meat and lard are things that you can make on the dryer. And there we go. I hit drying number level 6, and I should gain a survival point for that. And I did. Swell. So you can salt lard, and salted meat and salted lard, and likewise, like, dried fish and tenderloin, they last for a very, very long time, so that you can preserve food. My 2 cents, it's like not entirely needed or worth it to do that. And I say that only because, like, It's easy enough to feed yourself. I don't find that it's mission critical to preserve food like that, but whatever. So I don't really want to leave the, I don't want to leave my base while it's raining. I'm going to try to take full advantage of the rain. Oh, you know what? Let's put this in the primitive tank first. There we go. Do I have any extra coffee? Nope. Oh, there goes the rain. It was great while it lasted. So journal, see resources, track. So I know exactly where I need to go for it, fortunately. Yeah, I have all my storages filled. Exactly. That was a huge benefit. I probably want to make a little bit more coffee, just so that I'm not tired while I'm out. Unfortunately, I'm just about out of ingredients for food. I can make roasted mushrooms, I guess? Sure. Oh, my bandolier is going to break. Honestly, I don't even need the bandolier. I'm going to put it away. I don't need the bandolier because it allows you to have multiple types of arrows, but I don't use multiple types of arrows. So if I am going on a water trip, I might want to... I'm going to use the primitive repair kit. Oh, actually... How about the improved one? Yeah, I'll just use the improved repair kit. So I'm repairing up the boat so it doesn't, you know, sink. And I think I'm good to go. I think I've covered all my bases. And I'll collect the tegu hide when I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I did leave a bunch of meat on the dead pigs, but I'm not too concerned. It's not like critical or anything like that. So we are headed out back to sort of Copper Island, but more to the sea to the west of it. To get seaweeds so that I can either make myself clothing for a survival point or like a catamaran. I'm not sure which. All I know is I want to collect it. And sailing hit 6. So now I've got another survival point. Taking a look, let's go to the purple coral first, which is out this way. Just don't get sharked. I'll try not to. Although, that has a totally different meaning. Never mind. Oh, actually, I'm headed the wrong way already. It's this way. And my harpoon's on 5. So if I need to defend myself, 5's the key. I also have living water that I could dip into if I get real messed up. Keep myself alive. Oh my god, I passed it twice? Well, now I know I am shipwrecked. I clearly am a terrible navigator. So before we go down, I'm going to switch the leather hood out for the breathing bubble. So it lowers my armor, but it allows me to breathe better. The other thing that's I didn't bring with me, but would have been good in this instance, is Puma Potion. Because it's not only your stamina, but also your, or not only your breathing, but also your stamina that depletes. And if either depletes, it's bad news bears. There we go. Get purple core. So although there's not a potion that make you breathe infinitely, there's at least, you know, the Puma potion that makes you be able to swim infinitely. But, my stamina lasts way longer than my breathing, so that's less of an issue. So here's the purple coral. And I'm going to collect a few more pieces here before I leave. So purple... Oh, actually, let's look at the recipe for it. So here's what it unlocks. It unlocks coral powder, which mixed with boiled Dorado fin, which is a type of fish, gives you a lot of healing. So it in itself is not particularly useful. You have to mix it with Dorado fins. Now there were potentially sharks in this water. Truth be told, I probably have enough purple coral. Oh, there's another piece. It's kind of hard to spot. It's good that it's like on the map or whatever, but it is real hard to spot. Can you spearfish? Yes, but not these fish. These fish are like cosmetic. Alright, the next is Halamania, which is over yonder. Ah, there's some flotsam. Or however you say it. I'm not a marine biologist. I'm getting these wrong. Oh well. Where is it? Oh, shoot. Hi, dude. I think I found the shark. Where's the boat? I'm gonna resurface to catch my breath. And maybe in this instance, I'll just take a regular leaf bandage for some really slow passive healing. Alright, I'm not done with you. Get back here. Coward. What's up? Oh, right. So sharks are a little weird in that you can't, like, harvest them in the water. The smaller fish you can, like, put on your shoulder and carry your boat and harvest them. But the sharks you can't. So I kind of have to wait for it to, like, float up if I want to, like, take the fish meat. But it don't seem to be floating. I do have an open wound. Healed. And let's go back to seaweed. Now that I've de-shirked the water. Here, seaweed, seaweed. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Hard to see, as you can see. Blends the hell in. Yeah, they float eventually. That's why I'm not, like, waiting around for it, because I know it'll eventually float and I can grab the meat, but I ain't got time to wait for that. Fish bones would be nice, too. I only really need enough fish bones for, like, 1 TP. Well, one could make the argument that, like, more than 1 TP is nice, but I'm not too concerned. The other good news is all this swimming is going to be leveling up my swimming skills so I swim better. Because by default, you swim horribly. I'll take the fish bones. Alright, so I have the Halamania. We eat the mushrooms because I'm a little hungry. And... these other pieces are like... God, this raft won't turn. Turn, damn it! Without breaking. The other seaweed pieces are somewhere over here. I kind of wish the focus mode would, like, highlight seaweed. That'd be really... or like, collectibles. That would be really nice. It might... maybe they didn't enable it like that, because it would look kind of spammy. Because there's, like, a lot of stuff to collect. You could always have it on, like, a filter or something. I don't know. I don't recall how many pieces I need for, like, a seaweed set or a catamaran. But I'll try to collect a little bit more. So, I got those three. I'll head to the south end. Also, might as well get out to the Dorado, too. Trying to collect, all of the new materials to unlock new recipes is kind of nice. Because I know the coral powder requires boiled Dorado fin as a reagent. So if you've been keeping your eye on my breath meter, you can see why I made that breathing bubble. Because this stuff, this would be really hard to do without. I've been resurfacing with like less than half my breath left. So you can imagine without that bubble, I'd kind of be drowning. Or you'd only be able to dive for like one item at a time. It's kind of annoying. There it is. Ooh, I got a bonus. Because of my gathering skill, occasionally I get 2 for 1. The other thing is, like, do not, in my opinion, go diving without your concentration, at least 1 point in concentration, because it's when you're underwater, it's very hard to spot your boat. At least in my opinion. But your concentration mode will light it up for you, no problem. Same when you're, like, on islands and you're exploring around, concentration mode will light up your boat from a distance, giving you the directions about how to get to your boat. But without that, it's pretty easy to, like, lose your boat. I've certainly done it. Alright, I'm gonna say, maybe I already have... Get out of here. Oh, maybe I already picked this part. So yeah, let's go over to the Dorado and the last type of seaweed. Hydrilla. So the Dorado's up here, and the Hydrilla's near the coast up there. So, what am I gonna be doing next? If you want me to work on a mission, that would be finding... Oh, sorry, I tabbed out. That would be finding a new way to an island, meaning using the seaweed to, like, build a boat or something like that. So, explore and work on a mission is kind of the same, which is, like, trying to get to a new island. This reminds me of a certain Subnautica game. Hey, Dorado. Come here. So these guys you can stick in your inventory. You don't run. I come in peace. Psych. I didn't need a lot of them. So I can butcher them later. Well, actually, yeah, I'll butcher them later. I don't need to butcher them right now. Thank you for tuning in to Survival Fountain of Youth, which originally streamed live on Twitch October 1st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow explorers.